Hi, so I'm here today with Howard Lee. Howard and I have known each other for a long time, and he's had a really fascinating career where he's been a corporate executive and a founder. He's currently the CEO of a cannabis startup, so has really wide perspective on the topic of anticipating and adapting, which is what I talk about in Chapter 9 of the Changemaker's Playbook. So, Howard, why is it, from your experience, do you think some companies are better at anticipating and adapting than others? And what can we learn from what you've seen?
So I think the best companies that can adapt and anticipate the change know where they fit in the supply chain or in the features benefit uh, matrix of where your customer wants your service. And those companies that know where they fit or where they fit in the supply chain and how they add that value to the customer are the best companies to be able to anticipate the change. So if you know where the value points are, you can see if they're fraying or not fraying in terms of value to your customer, or if they're getting more robust, you can add more features and value to your services or to your product set. And to be able to anticipate those changes, you really need to know what value you bring to your customers. And so again, how you work in that supply chain, how the product matrix works, so where you fit into the product market fit areas. And those are the ways that you can anticipate change.
That's great. So it really comes down to understanding your customers' needs and then understanding executionally how you fit into the supply chain so that you can find your points of leverage.
Yeah, and so I use the word supply chain versus market. Everyone thinks of market as this big amorphous thing, but when you break it down, it's where you fit in the supply chain. For us, are you an ingredient? Are you a extractor? Are you a food emulsion provider? Are you a flavorist? Those are four different areas in the supply chain in this very large market. And you just need to know where you fit. And once you know where you fit, you can look at what the other players are doing. You can see, okay, that person's moving this way, or the market's going this way, and you can figure that. You can anticipate a lot faster and a lot easier your next steps.
Okay. Thanks so much. That's great advice.